am with one of the coolest YouTubers. I love his stuff, content, CardCollector2. Ryan, your stuff's amazing. I love everything you put out. I haven't watched it all, but I've watched a lot of it. Talk to me about the hobby and kind of what got you into it.
Yeah, I've been in it a long time. I got into it originally back in like high school, like that's or middle, like I guess it was probably 14 or 15. So when's that? Junior high, early high school. Got access to like the internet, phone, right back in the day, and there's a lot of like online trading on forums, like Sports Card Forum, Beckett Forum back in the day. So I had early, access to cards when I was really, really young, like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that. And then it became super interested in 2006 with like Reggie Bush, Matt Liner.
Okay.
So there was a ton of Buckeyes. So I just got into it then and kind of chased it ever since. And it's been a big part of my life ever since 2006.
So someone who's new to it, I've only been back into it for a little while, and I've done, I'm going to make mistakes and stuff. But what's some good advice do you have for someone who's brand new or has been in it for a little bit to not get burned by some things?
Yeah, I mean, a couple things come to mind, right? Collect what you like. If you buy what you like, you'll never be disappointed when the value fluctuates, right? So if a card goes up or down, you're not going to be disappointed or over ecstatic either way. If it's too good to be true, probably is. That's a good way to look at things. I mean, you see a lot of people on like social media, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, like, hey, should I buy this deal? It sounds like a really good deal, but it's a scam or something like that. Anytime you're paying with anything online, just pay with something that, no matter how good of a deal it may be, again, just something that you can be covered by, Venmo goods, PayPal goods, stuff like that. And then when you're at shows, one of the things we talk about a lot in our content is stuff like value boxes. I think when you're going through value boxes and you're looking for deals there, that's oftentimes where people put things that they don't want to do the work on, right? So the showcases, those get updated often in pricing, right? Everybody knows what those cards are worth, but if somebody gets traded, if somebody gets dealt, has a big game, the value boxes are a great place to find that kind of stuff. So that's another one. And then another one I really like, I think it's kind of a sleeper one, but I think jersey numbered stuff is a good thing to look for. I think that's one of the things that it's caught on a lot, but it was one of the things I got taught early on as a kid when I was getting into it, and I think the jersey numbered stuff is underappreciated.
So are you primarily like into sports, like just cards, or are you into other memorabilia and stuff? Like my big one, I have a Barry Sanders Beckett that's signed by Barry Sanders and Billy Sims.
Yeah, that's very
So do you have any things like that you're kind of into?
Yeah, so I do. I have some game-worn memorabilia. Like I have a Peterson game-worn jersey from Favre's return to Lambeau. Peterson jersey, it's all beat up. It's really, really cool. Then I have some Ohio State gamers. Signed cleats, stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot of sports stuff for sure. Awesome. I mean, it's mostly cards, but with the occasional memorabilia piece and stuff like that.
What do you love about shows like this?
This is one of the best shows in the country. I mean, it's got almost as many individual dealers as the National. The show is in the same spot as a nice hotel. It's run by good people, and this has a lot of the premier vendors. Like, I mean, we've only missed a couple of these since November of 2020. It is, if there's a show I can get to, this is definitely on the list of probably the top 3 I wouldn't miss if I didn't have to.
That's awesome, man. Do you have anything you want to add?
What's one of the coolest cards you ever saw or bought?
I'm kind of biased. The first time I purchased a 52 Mantle was really the cool thing. I bought that in a set in Nashville in September of 21 from a guy who had it for a while, and was able to pick that up. So to me, like, I'm not as much of a baseball guy. I prefer football for sure, but to me, that's always been like the card I chased as a kid. So to be able to acquire that was kind of like my moment where I'm like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for someone that only dreamed about a card like that. So to me, it's always been the 52 Mantle.
That's all. And then just go ahead and give yourself just a quick plug, just so I don't screw it up. You can plug yourself properly.
Yeah, so you can find us anywhere on social. So Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, anywhere at all. It's just CardCollector2.